I have news, asset. Someone is actively...
It doesn't open. Looks like a pretty old lock. Hello, sir.
Hey, need something?
How's the work going?
Low. It's wicked hot in here, and these mandatory hard hats aren't helping.
Why not crank the air conditioning?
Look around. Think we've got the AC hooked up yet?
Fair point. Need a hand?
You ever work construction?
Nah.
You got a portable air conditioning unit?
Nope.
Then there's nothing for you to give me a hand with.
Mind if I borrow one of your tools? That screwdriver, maybe?
Course I mind. Hard enough keeping Frank over there from walking off with stuff.
I promise I'll return it. I'm actually really good at that part.
That's what they all say.
Don't let me keep you. Not with all these work... Ugh, I have to plug it in. Let's see if I can solve this one with... Not with all these work... These are hex screws. The repair depot's down one of these tunnels. The repair depot's down one of these tunnels. The repair depot's down one of these...
Occupied.
You doing all right?
Nope. I drank some Black Label this morning and my gastritis flared up.
Oof. You gotta go with Blue Label before 6 p.m.
I know. When it's something special, I go for Blue Label. It's the best in the world.
Yeah, Black Label is just a whiskey you drink, but Blue Label, that's something you savor.
You can drink it in the morning, and it'll never give you heartburn or gastritis or anything. It's an elixir.
Well, good luck in there.
Yeah, thanks. Hey, I can see you. Hands off.
I'm not touching anything in there. Why am I looking at this? Empty. Probably hasn't been refilled in months. It barely works. Won't be any use to... Hi there.
How can I help you today?
Do you sell Metro cards?
No, only tickets for the commuter rail. For Metro cards, please use the kiosk to your right.
Ah, thanks. Slow day?
Slow hour. Not many folks commuting in the early afternoon. You won't want to be here when 5 p.m. rolls around.
I'll take your word for it. What's with the construction?
They're adding an office for station security staff.
Oh, is crime up?
Isn't it always?
Thanks.
Anytime.
It's pay to play, as usual. It's a machine for buying... Nice, the card had some credit on it. Too salty for me. They look ancient. Not the healthiest selection I've ever seen. Not the healthiest selection. How much for these firecrackers?
5 for $2.99.
Seems high for some do-nothing noisemakers.
I don't set the price.
What? Yes, you do.
Fine, I do set the price, and if you keep bugging me, I'll raise it.
1 pack of the explosive balls, please. Keep the change.
Uh-huh.
Good day.
Is it?
How's business?
Depends. You gonna buy anything?
Probably not.
Then bad.
Isn't this a newsstand? Where are all the newspapers?
Got one right here. What do you want to know?
Sports scores?
Sure, $5.
Forget it. Are those pastries any good?
All sales are final.
That doesn't answer my question.
And yet, in a way, it does.
Don't work too hard.
No fear of that.
It doesn't open. Looks like a... It's turned off. More office equipment. Nothing I need.
Oh God, what the hell is happening? I gotta get out of here.
That smell, I think I'm gonna puke. He forgot his coat. I don't blame him. I'm not looking in there. It's staying in there. If that's how they catch me, so be it. Where are your hard hats? I, Station Safety Inspector Grisham, am outraged.
We took them off, sir. It's boiling hot in here.
Do you think a steel beam cares how hot it is when it falls on your head?
No, sir. We'll put our hard hats back on, sir.
It's too late for that. I'm writing you both up. You're dismissed until further notice.
Whatever. I need a break anyway. Come on, Frank.
That's a lot of cement. Seems like a major renovation project. Mostly attachments for other tools I don't see in here. It's made of rigid aluminum bars bolted together. This thing's bolted together. I need a different... Ugh, I have to... I'll leave it for the workers. Safety first. These are hex screws. I'll need a different tool to handle this. The flat head screwdriver doesn't fit these hex screws. Maybe I can do something about that. The train arrives once every 10... Not while the train is here. The train arrives once every...
Good afternoon, passengers. This train has experienced a minor engine malfunction. Out of an abundance of caution, we kindly ask all passengers to deboard at this time. This train will hold at the station temporarily, then proceed to a repair depot. We apologize for the inconvenience.
I wouldn't know. I don't follow. I wouldn't. That won't stay on there for long, unless I secure. I don't follow. What would that? I can't do. I don't think. That train should be headed to the repair depot. I can follow the trail of paint. We meet again, train. Scratched up from years of use. The tracks people in the station will see carrying the body. I should disguise it somehow. I've got a coat on him, but that doesn't make him look any more alive. I need a way to move the body around while it's upright like this. Me throwing the body onto the tracks makes it look like a murder, not a suicide. I've connected the piston to this switch. I should put the body on top of the maintenance access to make it jump. Looked real enough to me. Good old-fashioned practical effects.
This line will likely be out of service for several hours. Please deboard immediately and seek alternate transportation.
Still not as gross as the flood in the bathroom. Staying in there. Nice, the car. I'll hold on to it for now. I'll hold. Nice. Thanks.
Any?
I don't follow. Scratched up. I don't follow. What would that do? I can't do that.
Cleverly contrived asset, Richter's very public death will create a power vacuum in his mercenary corps, throwing it into disarray. With any luck, they'll disband entirely. Go ahead and catch a train down to Switzerland. We've got one last villain to take care of before we turn our attention to Satoshi. We've nearly pinpointed Satoshi's current location, asset. They're definitely in South America. Now we just need to eliminate a few thousand proxy IPs.
How goes?
Bad. I've got an exam in 20 minutes and I'm way behind.
I'll help quiz you. Quick, how many bones does the brain have?
6?
You're gonna do great. Hello.
Welcome to the Milton Schieffer School of Medicine. May I help you?
I'm here to achieve my lifelong dream of becoming a doctor.
I'm sorry, sir. Medical schools don't usually accept walk-ins.
So I needed to make a reservation?
You needed to apply, sir, with test scores and a transcript.
Forget it. Is this a good medical school?
So good it is so subjective.
Okay. Would you trust a doctor from this school to treat your family member?
Immediate family member or extended family member?
Never mind. Could you direct me to the dean's office?
Do you have an appointment with him?
No, but this concerns a large donation.
How large are we talking, sir?
Let's just say this place won't be named after Milton Schieffer much longer.
Say no more. Down the hall and take the stairs up.
Thanks.
Have a good one.
Reception open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Phone 119-1024. This place takes fire safety very seriously. Please form a line, but I'm the only person here. A bunch of knockoff brand snacks. I don't have money anyway. I'm not leaving until I'm done here. How do you do? All right then. It's vacant. Don't even see chairs. How do you do? All right. It's nearly overflowing. They're focused on the lecture. I shouldn't bother them. They're focused on the lecture. I shouldn't bother them. Not with all these people in here. I shouldn't draw attention to myself. I can't just take his key. Everyone in here will see me. Not with all these people in here. Test tubes. For tube-based testing. There's nothing in there to look at. The plaque says it's a black mamba, extremely dangerous. Just a bunch of beakers and flasks. Hate it when these things start beeping. Dermestid beetle. Its diet consists primarily of dry, decayed organic material. The tank's packed with beetles. There's an air hole on either side. Test tubes. For tube-based testing. Horrifying. I don't see a key around. I might have to improvise. Hate it when these things start beeping. Who chats by the water cooler in a morgue? For performing autopsies and other dead body tasks. It's a backlit board for examining X-rays. Hey, man.
What's up?
What are you reading about?
Nothing you'd be interested in.
Try me.
Okay. The long-term outcomes of surgical versus conservative treatment in patients with spondylolisthesis.
Hey, you were right. What made you want to become a doctor?
You seen the show Hot Rich Doctors?
Love that show. The doctors are all so hot and rich.
Yeah. I think the government made it to trick people into going to med school.
What do you think of the dean?
The dean? No idea. I've never talked to him.
Really? You're sitting outside his office?
Huh? Oh, I'm just up here because it's quiet.
Take it easy.
In medical school? No chance.
They're full of cleaning chemicals I don't know anything about. Uninteresting maintenance junk. The usual janitorial equipment. I can't open it any further. There's a simple latch lock on it. I don't follow. What would... The dean isn't in any of them. Are these the photos that came with the frames? Pretty simple desk for a dean. Guess he kept it humble. Book after boring book about medicine. The dean's got a lot of awards. Well, had. The dean isn't in any of them. Are these the photos that came with the frames? The dean's got a lot of awards. Well, had. It's one of those smart printers with Bluetooth and ink that costs a fortune. I don't follow. What was... Perfect. A crisp, clear shot of the key. A printer worked on the first try? I should make a wish. All right. The cutout fits nicely with room to spare. This is either genius or idiotic, like most of the things I do. Internal organs. I've seen more than my share. They're all for a William Walker, MD. They're all for a William Walker, MD. They're all for a... It's nicer than the dean's. A photo of the professor with his kid. There's a dedication. To Dad, love Joseph. It's turned off. It shows all the muscles of the body. Reception open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Phone 119-1024.
Milton Schieffer, School of Medicine. This is Fergus.
Good afternoon. I'm calling in regard to Dr. Walker's son.
Is there an issue?
I'm the principal of his school. We caught him selling Cuban cigars during gym.
Well, that sounds like a terrible lie. Verify the son's first name, please.
Joseph.
I am confident that was a lucky guess, but I will let Dr. Walker know.
Appreciate it. The other air hole is reducing the suction power. I don't follow. I don't... It doesn't fit. I don't follow. That's a very fast way to waste a box of matches. I've cut the incendiary chemicals from all of the matchsticks. If I do that, I should do it somewhere useful. I've filled the padlock with incendiary chemicals. This thing's ruined. I should just get rid. Hate it when these things start beep. I'm alone in the building for now. Time to move. I'm carrying too much already. Incredible. He looks like he's been rotting for weeks. They stripped the body clean. Impressive. No one's gonna notice that among all this other trash. I don't follow. What would that do? I can't do that. If only I could do something this simple with the body. I don't follow. The door's already open. I don't follow. Internal organs. The door is locked. I don't follow. What? I might need that. I might need that. I don't follow. What would that do? I can't do. I don't think so. I don't follow. These nails should keep the skeleton in one piece. Looks just like a fake plastic skeleton to me. I don't follow.
So kind of you to let Dr. Hess remain a fixture at his school, Asset. It's certainly more than he deserves. Unsurprisingly, you would have made a decent mortician in another life. Now head straight to the airport. We just received definitive confirmation that Satoshi Nakamoto is in Paraguay. We need to move fast, Asset. An engineer as talented as Satoshi has...
What the hell?
I'm unarmed. Please, I just want to talk.
You're Satoshi Nakamoto?
Yes! I mean, that's the name I used on the Bitcoin paper.
You killed our assassin. How?
I knew he was coming. I hacked into your agency's network. I knew you were coming too. I hoped you'd be more willing to talk than he was.
All right then. What do you have to say?
I wasn't trying to create a currency for criminals. I'm just a cryptography researcher. This whole project's gotten way out of hand. I swear I'll abandon it forever if you just help me disappear. What do you say?
I'll help you disappear, Satoshi. Just not the way you have. This spike feels loose. Yep, that did the trick. Ugly mass-market carpeting. It's an air conditioning vent. Wow, free water. Such a fancy hotel. Afternoon.
Sorry, little distracted with work.
Why are you working out in the lobby?
My girlfriend's in our room meditating. She requires sensory isolation.
What the hell does that mean?
No intrusive sights, sounds, or smells, especially smells.
Sounds extreme.
You're telling me. She also demanded room 25 because the number has healing energy.
What do you do?
Securities trading. Little bit of crypto.
Oh yeah? Not to brag, but I just met Satoshi Nakamoto.
Uh-huh. And I'm playing badminton later with Santa Claus.
Neat. Planning to tour the city while you're in town?
Probably not. Too much to do.
Oh, come on. The banner back there says there's a cheese festival in town.
I don't really like cheese.
Seriously? What's wrong with you? Don't forget to take stretch breaks.
Yeah.
One of the hinges is misaligned. Hello in there.
You got a good reason to wake me up from my nap.
Are you sleeping?
I was. What's it to you?
There's a hotel just a block away.
You think I can afford that place? Look at my car.
Are you on a road trip?
Sorta. Drove up from Santa Rosa looking for work.
How's the search going?
Haven't started. I just got here and was gonna rest up first. That is, until somebody interrupted me.
That's a quality roof bag.
Get your own.
Hey, just an innocent compliment.
Nuh-uh. I know that look. You're thinking of something you could stuff in it.
Yeah, you got me.
Would you let me sleep already?
Sure, sorry. It surrounds the park. The gate's open. It's full of water. It's covered in rust. I can't turn it. This pipe only drains the fountain. I can't fill it back up. Like any sandbox, it's full of sand. And probably cat poop. It's a bear fighting a bull. Definitely a stock market thing. Government forms are the absolute worst. This place is trying to paint itself as a business hub. Hi.
Hello, sir. What brings you to City Hall today?
What brings most people here?
Typical government tasks, like applying for a permit or registering to vote. But some folks just want to yell at the mayor.
Ooh, can I yell at the mayor?
You sure can't, sir.
Where does all the money I pay in taxes go?
Straight back to the community, sir. Toward the maintenance of critical infrastructure and the betterment of society as a whole.
Wow, really?
Nah, mostly it just gets embezzled.
I'd like to file a sanitation complaint.
Please describe the location and nature of the issue.
Right outside. The streets are filthy.
That's surprising to hear, sir. They were cleaned just this morning. Allow me a moment to check the live feed. Almost there. Everything looks fine from here, sir.
Oh, well, I guess someone cleaned it up already.
Could be, sir. Was there anything else you needed?
That'll do for now.
If you need further assistance, I'll be here.
It's a tall chain-link fence. That sign's seen better days. That window looks large enough to fit through, but I can't reach it. These switches must control the airflow for each room. I'll just use the table to get up there. Locked, locked, locked. One more just in case. Better safe than sorry. I don't follow. Can't be too careful. Another for good measure. Gotta make absolutely sure with the... I could pipe in smoke to annoy that guy's girlfriend. Is there a way to route all of it to her room? Why are you working?
My girlfriend's in our...
What the hell?
No intrusive sights.
Sounds extreme.
You're telling me. She also demanded room...
Don't forget...
Yeah.
That guy's girlfriend won't be happy about this.
My aura has been clouded, Aiden. Clouded. How exactly am I supposed to transcend the ego in a sea of cigarette smoke? You're taking us to a new hotel, now!
Such a beautiful, healthy relationship. Hey, man. Booked you a room at the hotel over there.
You did? Why?
I don't know. Felt bad about waking you up, I guess.
Wow. Well, thanks.
Don't mention it. I don't follow. The street outside is covered in trash. I'm an outraged citizen.
Deep breaths, sir. We'll get this sorted. I'll just review our surveillance cameras. Opening now. Oh, wow, you weren't kidding.
I never kid. I'm extremely serious about municipal cleanliness.
We appreciate your concern, sir. I'll dispatch the street sweeper momentarily.
Yes, splendid. Make it so. The caltrops punctured the street sweeper. The caltrops punctured the street sweeper. This pipe. This pipe only drains. It's a bear. This pipe only drains. A fitting end for Satoshi, buried under the weight of commerce. It's full of water. There was nothing behind it. It's full of water. I don't follow. What would that do? I can't do that. I don't think so.
Outstanding! Satoshi Nakamoto is no longer a thorn in our side, and our backdoor exploit remains safe and sound. As the Bitcoin network grows over time,
with the disappearance of Satoshi Nakamoto, the intelligence agency's universal access to the Bitcoin network remains undetected. The world enters a new era of financial surveillance, casting an ominous shadow over the digital realm.